Rob and Slim Show.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Good,
What is up,
Lucas. We
Lucas?
thought you were pranking us.
Yeah.
We thought you were like,
You
we're.
thought I was pranking.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk to you guys. How are you, dude?
I'm doing well. I figured since you guys this is your last, I need to at least call and say hello. Hello and goodbye.
Yeah, Lucas. We were just saying that before we went to break. You were one of our first guests, and you've been along with us for the whole ride, and thank you for that.
Yeah, of course. It's been a good ride. I'm sorry that you guys are going to close up, but I'm thankful to have been a part of it.
Yeah.
And thankful to be your friend.
Yes.
And to help lend to it. So
that's what I had in the notes. Comedian, actor, farmer, and friend. You've always been a friend to us, my friend. So it's bittersweet, and we love doing the show, but it's exhausting. And Slim is he's a big shot in his company, and he's moving on up. They're shooting him up.
Yeah, so it becomes harder to say I need every Wednesday off.
Yeah, so.
Hey, good things. And Slim, congratulations. We're sorry that it's coming to an end, but congratulations and all things for you. I wish you the very best. Wish Rob, this isn't the end of our friendship, certainly.
No, definitely not.
I want to definitely visit and hang out at some point, have an actual drink with you, not one that's virtual.
Yes, that would be awesome, too. We
actually have one.
We definitely have to, Lucas. And we will be popping up here and there doing extra shows or like a reunion thing every now and then. So, we'll definitely, if we're having guests on, I'll definitely reach out to you and all that.
Fantastic. So, what is the company? What is the deal?
Oh, Slim's? That's his gig. It's just daytime
I don't
gig.
like to bring up on
we don't talk about
show.
our...
It's just,
we don't do that. What have you been working on, though, Lucas? Do you have some new projects?
I do have some projects. I'm producing a short film called Hawkman. I produced another one called Joni. We did a documentary, Chico's, another one about Pulsol. I still don't have the name for that yet. Those are mini docs, and I am filming right now on a TV series. I can't talk about that because of NDAs and stuff, but it's a big deal, and it will be coming out next spring, and it'll be on AMC. I guess I can say that, and it's going to be fantastic, man. Just here's the thing: is you meet people in your walk, in your life. Like I did Michael McCormick and just different friends, and you meet them, and they will always be your friend. You will always appreciate them and the time that you had with them, and that's similar to what I have here with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm sad to see it go, but I know we are doing well.
But that too, and everything has to end at some point. But it does go, like you said, full circle. Like, yes, you still have communication, and you still have relationships that you've built that will go on to other things. That's so cool. Yeah,
exactly.
It's great too to hear that you've been that busy. That's awesome. I didn't know if coming out of the pandemic, if things had picked up as far as that all went.
It took a while for things to pick up after. We're still in the pandemic, I guess, in some way, but it took a while for things to happen and to come out of it. But here we are. And life is good, and we have projects going. I am, although I won't be there because I'll be out of town, but I am a producer with the Santa Fe Independent Film Club, and we will be hosting a golf tournament on October 22nd, Friday, October 22nd. So any of your listeners, if they're in the area of Santa Fe, then I invite them to come on down, get a ticket, have some fun, play some golf, and there's going to be music. There will also be food and great golf. So
sounds like a great time.
Of fun. So that's all good stuff.
Lucas, I just have to say real quick, you're a golfer. You like the golf?
I love to golf, dude.
Wow.
You have no idea.
Have you done competitive golfing, like tournaments and stuff?
No, I haven't. I've been in one tournament before, but nothing super competitive. I mean, the pot was maybe $1,000. I did not win, but I am good. I can hold my own. I just, I love it. It's a fantastic sport because you have to concentrate, and it takes precision. And those are things that you need in life, I guess, if you're going to succeed. So I really do love playing golf. I think it's a fantastic sport. It's the only sport you dress up for. So it's the sport that I chose growing up as a kid.
That's awesome.
Because I knew it looked fabulous out on green.
I got to see your golf gear now. I got to see your golf ensemble.
Yeah, I'm getting back into it. It had been a while since I had played, so I was a little rusty. And my friend, business partner, and I, we went golfing, and by the 9th hole, I got the swing of it again. And now you just get better and better. At least I've gotten better and better. I hadn't played for a while. And so I'm getting it back. It's fun. It's a fun sport, especially when you have drinks out on the green.
That's what I think is that's the appeal of it. I don't even want to get better. I just want the drinks. That's all I'm down for.
I feel like mini golf is a better game for drinking, though.
Yeah, mini golf's cool.
Some people do better at mini golf. I tend to not do so well at mini golf.
Lucas, I wanted to ask too, Rainbow Clouds, is that still in production or was that put out? That was a series, correct?
Rainbow Clouds is a TV series. I was cast in it, and we're still in production. We filmed the first episode. We filmed the first episode during the pandemic, so that was really it was a little tricky. It was a little difficult because of all the COVID rules and all that jazz, but we got through it, and we're still scheduled to shoot the other episodes. There's 6, so we're scheduled to shoot those, altogether 6. Although it's on hiatus at the moment. And so that's really where it is. I don't have anything else to report back. We filmed the first episode. And I understand that it's in edit and it's looking fantastic. But what are you going to do? This is where we are.
Yeah, and just a question too. We know you work on you have a farm. Your family has a farm. We want to know how harmful are crows? Like, what did crows do that we have to build that we have to construct fake people in the fields for them? Like, how bad are crows?
My experience with crows are they remember very well. They're intelligent, and they're really loud. They're black. I know they're black.
So you don't even see them at night.
Yeah, you don't even see them at night. They are a little scary. There have been movies made about them. I believe Alfred Hitchcock made one.
Yes.
So, I think that's the scary part is when a director takes and when they make a film, a horror out of something that is really not all that scary, but they make them really, really scary. Kind of like arachnophobia.
Yes. That was
full of spiders.
I don't like spiders at all.
You don't like spiders.
I'll scream like a girl, Lucas. But no.
But do they do anything to like crops? Like, is it like something with farming
or
like,
do they
you
just
don't like
fuck
the crows?
with the farmers?
Like,
did they just like see the farmers and they're like, oh, we got to mess with this guy?
I think they recognize the farmers.
Yeah.
I think they recognize the farmers, and when they recognize them, they hold that in their mind, in their memory, and they will come back and try to haunt the farmers. Oh. And if not, then we can just make up that storyline and script it out, right?
Yeah, I like it because next season I'm doing my own show, Lucas. It's going to be Rob and Two Crows. So I got it.
Is it robbing two crows or rob two crows?
Rob and two crows. Yeah, I'm going to have two crows.
Yeah.
on my shoulders the whole time.
At least we know they're more intelligent than I am.
Sure. They're more insulting. I understand that they can repeat and remember words and repeat words, but I have no idea about that. I don't know that firsthand, or from the. I don't know that from the beak itself.
We'll learn it though.
So,
We'll find that out. Yeah. I
yeah,
like that.
Rob and his two crows can find that out. Report back to us.
Yes. And Lucas too. I was going to ask too with doing stand up. Have you been able to do that still, or is that on like the side burner, the back burner?
It's on a side burner. I had one show in the last the last month, and that we had two shows one night, and the first show, I was a little rusty, but the second one was just fantastic, absolutely stunning. And I had my little dog with me, and she went out, and she was my little. I don't have a pony anymore. She passed, but it was my little dog show, and my dog and Lucas show. It was fantastic.
Some of those animals you have are just adorable. All the pictures that you post on Facebook, some of the cats are just the cutest. You have some of the cutest animals.
When it comes to to the animals at the farm, I am just super blessed and lucky to be surrounded by animals that are really good. They're pleasant and they get along with each other for the most part. We have a Labradoodle and a German Shepherd now, and so they're still young, so they're learning. But life is good. Life is good with them because they're good.
That's great. Great.
Yeah.
I was going to ask too, Lucas. We know you're in Albuquerque. Permanently, have you ever lived anywhere besides there?
I have lived in many places. So I have lived in Las Vegas, Nevada. I have lived in Palm Springs, Santa Fe. Of course, our farm is north of Santa Fe, and North Carolina.
Wow.
And so those are the places that I've lived. I have dated guys in Florida, in New York, in Vegas, in San Francisco, in LA. I have traveled.
Yes, well traveled. I was going to ask, what's one of your favorite places to visit?
My favorite places to visit. Well, I love North Carolina. It's so beautiful and green. So there's that. Florida was fun, but you've got the party life in Florida. I was in Miami and in Jacksonville, and that was really fun.
Yeah.
I love Vegas, but Vegas, sometimes the summer is just too hot. Palm Springs, the best time to be in Palm Springs is winter.
Yes.
All of them have their own little times and places, especially in my life, that I hold dear because not just the people or the person I was with, but the time and the history that was built there, just everything that was encompassed. And so, it's good to get around. It's
nice.
Good to it's good to get around.
It's good to see different places too. That's really cool. Really cool.
It opens your mind and gives you different perspective on cultures, different people, different foods. I spent 45 days in Southeast Asia, in Thailand, Hong Kong, China. I was in Japan and in Macau.
Wow.
And it just opens you up to different cultures, different foods, and different people, and it changes your life, really.
That's cool. What was your favorite place to visit in Asia?
I got so familiar with Hong Kong because I was there the longest. And so in Hong Kong, I got to say, I started to, just feel like I was just in a big city in America, even though I wasn't in America.
Yeah, that seems like a really cool place.
It was great. I love Hong Kong.
Yeah. Do they speak English in a lot of those countries too? I feel like they do. Like they make that a priority.
So Hong Kong was owned by the Brits.
Yes.
And since it was owned by the Brits, a lot of people spoke English, more proper English, not the type of English we speak here in America.
Yeah.
But, so a lot of people spoke English, and it was easy to get around. And I think that's one reason why I felt like I was just in a big city in America, because people spoke English and it was easy. if you needed help or assistance, it was easy to ask for it, and everything was also dubbed, subtitled. They had a second language, which was English, and yeah, it was great.
That's cool.
It was great.
That's super cool. And they were they were like when the English what was it, ruled over them, but the English did give them give them their own domain, right? Give them their own control.
They did. They gave them back to the Chinese,
yes.
to the Chinese government.
Is this still almost its own like a different country almost though because of that?
It was at the time, but now that it went back to China, my understanding is that it is, they have suppression, and now they have, now they don't have the rights that they used to have because the Chinese have taken over.
That must be
and
so
I
hard
think
to
you saw
adjust
some
to.
of that in the news.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that must be so.
It was totally different.
Wow.
When I was there was 2000. I believe I was there in 2004. So it's been some time, 2004, 2005, around then.
Yeah.
And, it was different than now. Obviously, the last couple of years has really changed the situation.
Yeah.
I knew a woman, let me see, Annie Pong, and she was one of the producers for Peter Jennings. And she was a reporter, journalist that was actually arrested in Tiananmen Square in China, and for speaking out and for just freedom of speech, and for the injustices that they have, and yeah, so that was pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
And I was there actually with her brother, Ricardo Pong, who I met here in America. He is a friend of mine, and I had a business trip there, so. It just so happened that my business trip coincided with his trip. And so that's how I ended up there.
Wow. Lucas, we have to wrap it up, but dude, it's always great talking to you. I always learn so much more about you every time too. Like, it's always great.
Yeah. I'm sorry that it's ending, but again, I congratulate you guys for doing this for so long, and for everything you're going to continue to do as well. Keep in touch. Don't be a stranger. And I'm sending you hugs and love. And when we meet, we will have drinks.
Can't wait, Lucas. Have a great night, my friend.
You too. Take care, buddies.
You too.
Take care, Lucas.